Yeah, or range beam. Great. It's weird, I actually had more of a chance statistically to learn full power. Because full power I've got a 25% chance. Which is weird. Which I'm sure is better than or range beam. It can be learnt from Machine Dramon on the rematch, but it just seems easier to learn it here. Tekamon uses it auto, and that's one reason why I'm trying to learn it now. I don't want that to get in the way, because I need to learn reverse program from Tekamon. I don't want to accidentally learn full power instead. You can only learn one technique. Actually, I want full power to be used before I start destroying them. Especially with how they attack each other. As soon as Vadermon's hungry, I might as well feed it. Actually, I'm not sure. I was going to say about feeding a sea bass, but I need to be careful of sickness. It might be safe to say that the Gardromons are not hesitant to fight. Every time all three of them have battled. Oh yeah, care mistakes, I'm just gonna let them happen. Because, you know, I probably am gonna need Sukamon again at some point. Well, I mean, I will need Sukamon again at some point, so... I'm just gonna let care mistakes happen. Ah, brilliant. I've literally just remembered, there's actually a glitch that can happen here. I've only just remembered, but when they do Orange Beam, or when Orange Beam is used in that room, there's actually a glitch where the game can freeze. I only just remembered that. I'm glad it didn't happen. Okay, so Metal Splinter, Power Crane, Orange Beam, Full Power. It's good to feed it. If they get hungry, that's the best time to feed them a sea bass. So at least that way you're not being. At least that way they actually want food. Let's take a look at the tournaments. Prioritise the special ones over the regular ones, because the regular ones can be done at any stage by any Digimon. The specials, on the other hand, are different. Okay, well... might as well enter the 8. I've got full power and all range beams, so... Now, it would be smart to save, but I just want to be 100% sure that Vadermon can enter Grey Lord's mansion. Because I originally thought that Vadermon couldn't, then I read a walkthrough saying that he could, but I've not actually checked it myself, so I just need to make sure he can enter Grey Lord's mansion. If he can, then we're laughing. I don't think I'm going to worry about the Digimon glitch just yet. Because I think my stats at the moment are adequate. But obviously I'll turn to him again should I need him. But at the moment all is okay. Now, I'm not sure when Vadermon needs to sleep, but it'd be brilliant if I can tie it in with the Tekkamon, aka if I can sleep just next to Tekkamon, just before the battle, because that way I've got the advantage of being able to reset and try again if I fail. I have a 32% chance of success, so statistically, it's not going to be done on the first try. Okay, seeing Soulmons is a good sign. I'm pretty sure that if you can enter Grey Lord's mansion, there's Soulmons outside instead of the Patmons. Okay. Okay, this is the first stage. And it's been a while since I've done this. So I'm sort of depending on my memory, but I think this is the door where you battle Tekkamon, so that's not going to be opening anytime soon. Locked. Open. Locked. Yeah, those are the Soulmons, who I initially was going to plan on learning Thunderbolt and Megalospark from, but obviously I've learned those moves, so it's not really important anymore. I think they also use Electric Cloud, but that can be used from the better ones quite easily. Electric Cloud is a very basic technique. And there's also Static Electric, which will come free with most air types. So I've got the key, so I can now open most doors. Just did that just for the sake of unlocking it. Damn it. Got some useful items here as well, such as the brain chip and lots of various chips and stuff. You got some useful stuff. Stuff of high value that can be sold for an attractive amount. Yeah, I use Power Crane when they're one knock from death. That way I'm not overusing MP, if that makes sense. Do I want to risk it? Actually, I'm sure there's a medicine in here somewhere, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm possibly going over the top with these sea basses, but the most important thing is staying alive and succeeding at this challenge. A few extra sea basses. You know, it's not the end of the world, although catching 99 in one go was a bit annoying. Rockmon. Haven't seen them since Mount Infinity. I'll need to return to the city anyway because obviously after helping my Ultimon the first time we then have to go to the city and read on the notice board about him retiring or something. Then obviously that's what causes him to go missing. There's a medicine. Can't carry any more. Obviously we now can open the refrigerator, and I think that then triggers meat which appears outside, and obviously we feed it to my Ultimon and that's what gets him back on his feet. Yeah, all that's in here is a trap, if I remember rightly. Which takes you here, which is somewhere we've already been anyway. You've got two traps, one that's useful and takes you somewhere where you otherwise wouldn't be able to get to, and the other which is kind of pointless, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know about large MP. Won't worry about that either. Won't worry about that. Is there something of less value that can be trashed? Okay, now Vadermon needs to sleep. So we're going to be keeping Vadermon awake for a few hours more than he'd like. Unfortunately. It is a shame I lost the stats, but I suppose the most important thing is that I got the medal for maximising my stats, and that's there permanently. Return to the position where you got the points from the dump run. You can probably tell I'm not quite sure I understand that, but as far as I can tell, a meat has now appeared outside and we can collect it. What is interesting is how it respawns. If you collect it and then go back into Greylord's mansion, then come back out, you can keep recollecting it. And then you can either, well, you can do what you want with it. You can feed it to your Digimon, which will make it sick, I believe. You can sell it for about 500. Here it is. What I like to do is collect 2 of them and then put 1 in the item bank. That way I've permanently got an item that you shouldn't really have. Just in case. My happiness and discipline is going to take a bit of a pounding with all these sea basses, as well as intentional care mistakes. Not quite sure why they made Monzaemon like a good guy, because he's one of the worst villains in the first series of Digimon. I'm just going to talk to him again in a minute. You might have to talk to him in order to release the message on the board. Monzaemon to retire. Okay, that's released it. Now to clear my inventory somewhat. I'll hold on to medicine. I'll see who's in the restaurant. Wouldn't it be comical if it's Digimon? It still increases my stats a little bit and helps my happiness and discipline. So it's still worth using, I guess. It seemed pointless when I had completely maximised my stats, but obviously, since my stats have been halved, I need to use it. So I'm pretty sure if you go to where Monzaemon is, and it says that he's missing, then you go to where you originally found him, and it says he's not there, then you go to leave, and then that's when Digimon shows. Maybe I was wrong with what I said about the Soulmons. I said that Soulmons are there when you can enter. Well, I can enter, and it was the Patamons instead, so maybe I'm wrong yet again. Okay, I randomly left. That was weird. It's weird when the character says, "Here it is." It's like your character was expecting to find something or looking for something. It's like your character was planning on doing something. It's like your character knew about this place before they even came here or something. Which is a bit odd. I need to be extremely careful, because if I go through the text too quickly, the game can freeze here, and after everything that I've just done, I've not saved and everything. Digimon. It's like we don't know Digimon. We fought Digimon in Mount Infinity. We should know who he is. We have a Digimon in our city. So I'm pretty sure Digimon would not win against Monzaemon. Devimon was like the first main villain, my Ultismon was the third. Devimon's a champion, my Ultismon is an ultimate. You won't get away. Devimon's actions are about to contradict your character's words. Now we can go through. I think now is a good time to save. Cool. Well, thank you all for watching, but I should probably end the part here.